We have a great show for you guys today. We have Brad Stutts, who is the owner of Alloy Personal Training, and Aaron Eish, like fish, who's the studio director of Alloy Personal Training. And we get into all things fitness. We talk about why they started the studio, how they got to this point, and then we get into all different types of nutrition, fitness, all different types of components in order to help people get well. So hope you enjoy. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Here for the Health of It. I'm Dr. Randy here with Dr. Tom, as always, and we have a great show today with the owner and studio director of Alloy Personal Training. We have Brad Stutts. Said that right?
You got it right.
Yep. And we have Aaron Eish.
Ish. Rhymes with fish. I was waiting to see how you
I was
pronounce
so
it.
close. I went one for two.
Why wouldn't you ask him?
So there's a lot of fitness in this room right now. Feels good. Feels good.
Feels really good.
Feels good.
Yeah, a lot of fitness.
All right, give us some of your like metrics. I was thinking about this. We were talking about it. So tell me kind of what you're really good at fitness wise.
Okay.
For both of you, and then what you're really weak at, and why is it your bench?
And why is it? Oh yeah, because
Just from observation.
I gave that metric earlier. I think honestly my bench is the weakest just because my arms are pretty decently long, and so
That's a good.
getting the weight off the chest. Getting the weight off the chest.
Is this
difficult.
microphone where it should be?
Is it close?
Oh,
that's
there we go. Yeah, that's
the
better.
one.
Yeah, that's better.
How about that?
Yeah, that's better.
Am I in there?
Yep, now that's
cool.
better. All right, so it's because your arms.
Arms
the
are
reason
long.
why your bench is weak is because your arms.
We'll just
are
start
long.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good start.
That's physics. That's
Deadlift is definitely the strongest lift.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a 505 deadlift, which was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Pretty decent for my size. I was happy with that. But I'm transitioning out of that, I don't know, meathead, I guess you could say, mentality, and more focused on functionality. And that's what we do at Alloy too. But
Dude, I don't know what to do about this microphone for you.
yeah, no, actually, I kind of like to pull back there wherever you have it.
All right, there we go.
Is it gonna stay? We
I
might
think
have
the
to have
stand-
our
the stand
assistant
is-
coming in here.
The stand is in the wrong.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Kennedy's the pro.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, so you don't want to be a meathead anymore.
Don't want to be a meathead now.
Okay.
I enjoy being strong, but recently I've been getting into triathlons. So I grew up being a swimmer. So I've been doing
Showing off now.
been practicing some swimming, cycling, and running.
You're gonna have to shave that mustache to get a little extra
No, dude,
time.
no. Some of the most
Prolific.
prolific cyclists have some pretty
Great stashes.
stashes. Yeah.
Maybe I should start cycling then for my mustache.
Have you ever seen? Have
Absolutely.
you ever seen the guys that do like the speed cycling? Like how big their quads are, dude. They're massive.
They rub
Massive.
together as they're cycling.
I don't know how they handle it, dude. I don't know how they
gotta
handle it.
live-
A lot
I
of
mean,
pro glide.
And a lot of lube.
I always thought the wetsuits just made their legs look bigger.
Yeah.
But they're actually
No, they're
small.
actually quadzilla. No, they got big quads.
Okay.
Big quads. Big hamstrings.
All right, so lean
It's the
out.
current though.
Yeah,
I like that.
What about? Well, I want to hear
right,
Brad's
Brad.
answers
Yeah.
for this. I feel
Nothing
like
like Aaron's, I'll tell you that.
in your day you could bicep curl some weight.
I could. I used to have cannons, yeah.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
But I'll be 50 in
Pythons.
August, and so those are my days. Those days are gone.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
for me, it's just really just about getting into the gym these days. Hopefully I can do that 2 or 3 days a week, and check that box. Which I enjoy going when I'm there, so it's just a matter of getting there. But, I'm not lifting any heavy iron or anything like that. I'm not doing triathlons like this guy.
Yeah.
So
What was your best?
Best movement
best
or
Best whatever.
best whatever.
stretch. I guess it could be like your flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ability.
That's a good question. I hadn't really thought.
I had a 90-degree
we
stretch on
going?
my shoulder.
What were you most proud of? Like most proud gym
From a
moment?
fitness journey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, I don't know if I have any proud moments in my fitness journey. Probably should, right?
Not yet, Brad.
That's not yet.
Yeah.
I think I used to be lemon trim, and I kind of got that little, dad bod flab down in my
I feel
belly
that.
section. Yeah, so working on getting rid of that.
What age do you think you've peaked at, or have you peaked yet?
I peaked.
You peaked?
He's also way down.
Just ask my wife.
I
I
was too
peaked.
confident. I was way too confident peaking. Okay.
I think 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy peaked in high school.
No, I'm 41. I just turned 41, and I feel like I'm
still
still
got it?
peaking.
Good.
Yeah.
It's encouraging.
So I'm trying to keep it going for as long as
Okay.
possible.
I like that.
Yeah. That's good for the people.
Yeah.
Welcome to Columbia Family Chiropractic, voted Columbia's best chiropractic clinic. With 3 easy-to-get-to locations, you'll be sure to have something near you. We provide drug-free and surgery-free healthcare and take care of a wide variety of injuries. We offer several services from corrective chiropractic care, on-site digital x-rays, spinal decompression for bulging or herniated discs, dry needling and cupping for injuries, pediatric care, non-surgical knee therapy, and a Class 4 laser. And for those focused on wellness, we have a red light therapy bed. We accept all your major insurances. If you click on this ad, you'll get a discount on your first appointment. You can check out our website at cfc4help.com, or you can Google Columbia Family Chiropractic. That's cfc4help.com.
All right, so Alloy. Tell us the concept. Tell us what makes this place unique or different than the fitness places out there.
Yeah, sure.
You want to take that?
Sure. So we were talking about Alloy or Alloy, and actually kind of getting behind the brand, what that means. So Alloy, basically the definition, 2 or more metals binded together to make themselves stronger.
Yeah,
so the sense of community is super huge with Alloy. So we do personal training in small groups is the best way I like to explain it. So you have generally 1 to 6 people in a session. Sometimes you'll have 1, but majority of the time 3 to 4 at least. And having all of those people in the studio motivating each other. But at the same time, it's small enough to the point where the trainer has the personal notes on everybody, knows their injuries, can modify the sessions, and still help them, hold them accountable to their goals, So whatever that may be, weight loss, gaining strength, staying active, with a busy schedule. We have a lot of busy adults who come in, and just want to be able to play golf on the weekends, or like a busy mom, who is just trying to get her workout in throughout the week, The accountability is huge though. Each one of our clients meet with me once a month to check in and kind of, hey, how's nutrition going? How's our consistency in the gym going? Are we making progress in all those areas? Do we need to change up our goals? Are these realistic? So yeah, I think the accountability, the community are 2 of the biggest things that kind of set apart, Alloy and who we are.
And then I'm guessing 0 leg days focus mostly on upper body.
Legs are super important, man. Testosterone, man. You gotta pump some iron on the legs, man, if you wanna. But no, actually, that's a great point. All of our workouts are full body. So we focus on upper body, lower body, and core. You get a nice blend between each one of the workouts. It's circuit styled to a certain extent. So you have 3 stations, or 3 stations. Each station has 2 exercises per station, and it's a superset style between each station. You alternate back and forth between. It might be an upper body, lower body. It could be lower body, core. Could be core, upper body. That takes up the majority of the workout, good 45 minutes, With the time we have left, we usually do a little small warm-up, dynamic, static stretching movements, and then at the end, we'll finish off with usually a finisher, a metabolic finisher, break your sweat a little bit. Kick you in the butt.
That's right.
If we haven't done it already.
So classes are an hour long.
Yep.
And you
call
have
them sessions.
I'm
but
sure you have
sessions.
sessions. Yep.
And we
you
don't do classes.
No classes.
Is that a dirty?
Classes.
Is that a
Watch
dirty
out.
word?
Dirty
now?
word. Dirty word to corporate. Don't do that.
And then what do you
Matt,
guys?
you're watching.
What do you guys do for time wise? Like you do 6 a.m.s and evening ones.
So 6 a.m. we run 6 a.m. to noon. Monday through Friday, and then in the afternoon we start back at 4, and then we'll go as late as 8 p.m. Fridays we close up a little bit earlier. People trying to go out and have a good time, start the weekend, and then Saturday mornings we have at 8, 9, and 10 a.m. Sunday's the Lord's Day. We close on the Lord's Day.
Yeah,
that's right.
So
Love that. And then as far as like frequency for a person, are they coming daily, 3 times a week?
So that's completely before each client signs up, I do what we call a starting point session with them, which is like an evaluation. Hey, like, what are you doing currently? What are their capabilities? We do a small workout. I do a functional movement screening with them, evaluating, hey, where are they currently at? What are they, how much can they handle? You know? I mean, the majority of our clients, though, they train with us 2 to 3 times per week and see plenty of results through that. I've had the first client that I started working with, he started a little bit over a year ago. He's lost over 60 pounds of fat. Nice. Fat, like not weight in general. I'm talking like fat off his body, and he's gained 20 to 30 pounds of muscle. Like if you looked at pictures of him from whenever he originally started into now, it's just like completely different person. Yeah, so
it's good stuff.
And it's only like the only thing he did, he works out 3 times a week with us, and he changed his diet. He stopped drinking as many beers during the week, and yeah, that's right. Cocktails, definitely. And staying a lot more towards like whole foods. Yeah. Getting the protein in, you know, being mindful about just indulging in all the different ways. You know,
so go ahead.
I was just going to add to what Aaron had said. Like, I think the part about Alloy that I love the most is the creativity side on the exercise, you know, sessions day in and day out. You know, historically, when I would go to the gym, it was either, you know, leg day, arm day, whatever, right? Yep. Like you'd focus on biceps or chest or whatever, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. At Alloy, it is full body, but every day you come in, it's something different. Yeah, it's focusing on similar muscles, but the routine is different. The exercise is different, so you get a wide variety, which is what I like, and I think that keeps people engaged as well. Yeah. So
hitting it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Like you talk to your wife, like you got to change things up a little bit.
That's right. Something like that.
That's good.
So for guys like Tom who like to work out shirtless and like a lot of photos taken of them,
regardless of the shape I'm in.
The Speedos.
We take all kinds.
Tom and the Speedos.
I like to see how her muscles moving or jiggling.
he honestly like wants photos taken of him while he's working out.
Yeah.
He stopped going to a place once.
I have that as a question.
I saw that interview. I saw that podcast.
I just can't imagine that many people do that.
How often are you getting photos? That's one of the questions is how often are you getting photos of people during class?
Oh, man. It just depends upon the client, too, like how much they want to be celebrated. Exactly. Yeah. Some clients want to be celebrated.
And you give it to them.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to celebrate them. We definitely, there's some big, like the milestone workouts, though. You completed 25, 50, 100. You know, there's some clients who are getting close to 250. We have a few clients that are over 200 total workouts they've done with us. Wow. And like those are like, hey, big celebration days. Yeah. Like you've been consistent. You've supported the business. We've supported you. Look at all this progress that you've done. You know, you're doing awesome. Staying consistent with the routine. Yeah, I like that. I mean, 200 workouts, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of workouts coming 2 to 3 times per week. So pretty incredible.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So you guys do the evaluations. You talked a little bit about nutrition. So you're talking a bit like adding that in as a piece of this as well?
Yeah. So I have to be careful about stepping outside of my scope of what's the word?
Expertise.
Yeah, expertise. Yeah.
Yeah, dietitians love attacking.
Scope of practice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could have my certification taken away from getting too deep. Like I can't prescribe meal plans and stuff like that, but I can give generalized information. And the majority of the time it's just, I mean, I had it this morning sitting down with a client just, hey, like what does your weekly diet consist of, you know? And you never want to change up too many things at once, but just being mindful, okay, you know, there's quite a few sugary drinks here, you know, if you're focused on fat loss, you know, we got to be kind of mindful about, you know, what does that look like? How could that be negatively impacting, you know, what could we be focusing better on? The biggest thing I really focus on is like we're doing strength training, right? So we need to make sure that you're getting the proper amount of protein. That's what I really like to dive into. Each one of our clients too, we do a in-body scan with. So the body composition scan kind of goes into body fat mass, muscle mass, hydration levels in the body, whole bunch of different stuff. But with that, I can kind of give them an idea, hey, like you should be consuming this much protein on a daily basis and kind of push them in that direction.
I like that. Yeah. So like with that, I was trying to think, is there a legal way you could do it illegally?
A legal way to do it illegally?
To protect your license.
Oh, man.
Couldn't you be like, hey, Betty, if I were you, a 55-year-old woman, 220 pounds, this is how I would rate my diet.
Yeah.
And then you have if I was you at the top here, this is what I would do.
I've definitely given some guidance in that way. But you just like, and then they take accountability.
Yeah.
I'm not writing out like a complete meal
You're
plan.
not telling them to do it.
Exactly. I'm giving them, hey, this is ideally what you want to stick towards. These are some great sources of protein. These are clean carbs. You want to stick whole foods, boom, 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 boom. And then kind of putting it on, hey, you at the end of the day, with the workouts too, you have to take accountability of your nutrition too.
Yeah.
If you're not taking accountability of both, you're not going to reap the benefits of what you're paying for personal training. Is just what it is, So
I'm always curious about when people gain weight between intervals and they gain more fat.
Yeah.
Like if I come into you and I've been working out, but I've just been eating bad.
Yeah.
And I just put on 2% body fat.
Body fat, yeah,
Worse.
100%.
What are you saying
uncommon.
to me?
It's not uncommon.
I'm
It's
just
not
sitting
uncommon.
here in my shame. and then we go into the consultation. And you're like, hey, so you used to be 17%. Now you're 19.2. Yeah.
It's more so just like an open conversation. Whenever I do those monthly check-ins, it's like, hey, like I usually will break into the in-body scan last. I just want to know, like, how's the past month has been? You might have had like a parent who's passed away in the past month. It's been a super stressful time for you, and you've just been you've been consistent through all your workouts, but the nutrition part just hasn't connected best you can. And it's just kind of, and this is the same with each one of the clients, just meeting them where they're at. Where are we at right now? Okay, awesome. We're at a maintenance stage. You've had a bad month. How can we be best prepared for next month? And just like, okay, you're here, you're at 19%. I understand where you want to be. Is that a realistic goal? Okay, this is how we can get there. But don't beat yourself up for where you're at right now. You're exactly where you're at and where you need to be for where you are, and it's just.
Do some people think
trucking.
they did everything right though? Like what? I'm like, yeah, I did everything perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
I guess
perfect.
I'm just putting on percentages.
Yeah, they're just like, why is this working this way? And I'm just like, I start asking more probe questions, and they're like, oh, I guess I could have done that way. So again, it's just all about finding a different perspective. Do you have the right perspective in realizing, oh, this is where I need to be focusing my details, over the next month.
In the evals, does anybody ever tell the truth? Like I feel like it's somewhat appropriate to give a little bit of what why. Like I'm just curious.
Give me some like more
in general. Like I just think when you go into an eval, you're expecting them to lie probably 70% of what they're saying. Like
you're not getting the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Like how often you work out?
That's part of my job, is kind of building a rapport with the client, like kind of diving deep, and I gotta be a little vulnerable, and show, hey, like there's been some tough times in my fitness journey. That's why I do what I do. It's because I love helping people. I want to be able to help you. I'm not going to be able to help you to the best of my ability unless I know where you're coming from. So, but yeah, there's always going to be a level of like reserved. Somebody's going to be more reserved because they've just met me. That's the first time, they might have spoken to me for 15 minutes on a phone call before that. It's just, they're not going to tell me their whole life story initially,
They're scared. Brad's scared to tell you that he sits in his car and eats an extra dinner before
Don't tell him.
before he walks in.
Oh, that's funny.
And I feel like sometimes people just think they're trying hard, but they're not. Like I remember when my wife started wearing a heart rate monitor. She all of a sudden it was like
changed the game.
She'd be like, "Oh, I know, I was trying really hard," and then we look at it, we're like, "Nah, you weren't really trying that hard." It's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, I wasn't."
It's like the David Goggins, like you think you're all the way and you're actually 50% there.
Yep.
You can keep pushing harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had the opposite when I was doing the heart rate monitor thing.
Yeah.
Mine was like red zone. You're gonna die for an hour.
One time he got 61 splats in a 60-minute class.
Can I share some?
Go ahead. Yeah, because in the stretching, I was like splatting. Or I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I could keep that. My problem, and I went to a cardiologist. No, it got to a point where I was like, I just don't want to be the guy that's jogging on the treadmill and has a heart attack because there's something going on.
That's why they did a lot of that at Orange Theory, like for safety purposes too. Like I know they prevented some people from going into cardiac arrest, like some issues, cardiovascular issues and that was like a safety thing. But how many Orange Theory classes did you take?
I think
Total.
I ended up. I feel like I hit the 200 banger.
Okay, so you were consistent. You
yeah.
were consistent. Okay. Yeah.
And so I was in it.
You were
That's
consistently
what
taking it.
That's what worried me was
why is this happening?
I couldn't. I got it down a little bit. So like originally, yes, 60s, 50s, 40s. But I mean, there wasn't a class that I was below 35.
Yeah.
I mean, no, just easy.
I think
It was like uncomfortable. It was like, all right, everybody walking pace, and they all go back down to blue, and it's just like red.
and he's still
the whole time.
Were you still jogging?
One guy, no.
Okay, you were just
And I wasn't going like
you weren't
it's
pushing
not like
it.
I was like an elite athlete. I was pushing it, but the problem was like my pushing it was like 6.5. Was like, getting to and like people are doing 11s.
Yeah.
So like I'm going, but I'm like, dude, I can't breathe.
Yeah. It's different for everybody though. I think that with the classes that I did coach at Orange Theory, I think that people there were some people with lower resting heart rates. There were some people, and it's all based off an algorithm that Orange Theory designed for, and it doesn't fit everybody perfectly. So there was a certain point in time where you could go in and customize it, like this is the max, because if you didn't feel very uncomfortable, if you felt like you could have pushed more, then don't that. And I would say that a lot of times to the clients, like, hey, if you feel like you need to pull back more. If you feel like you could, and that's what I would always relate it to. Okay, you should feel challenging but doable. You should be able to carry on a conversation in this effort. You should be able to get a few words out in this effort. You can always relate it back to perceived exertion. And that's with lifting too. Like in the studio, like, hey, do you still have 2 reps in the tank? And that's a good telltale sign of you could go a little heavier. Maybe we can add a different tempo. Maybe we could add a different challenge on, change the angle. There's a whole bunch of different variables we can add.
So with that, like, are you guys spotting people? Because sometimes I think I could do a couple more.
Yeah.
So that sweaty shirtless guy, it's your turn to go spot him.
Yeah.
In a Speedo.
Yeah, there's
or do you
definitely
encourage the community to step in? Like
sometimes
Randy's an over spotter.
Yeah.
Some
people have to literally push me away to make me stop spotting them.
He walks up to everybody. You need help? And just starts helping.
Back with the sense of community too. Like I said, maximum we could have in the studio at a time is 6 people. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah. So each station, you could have 2 people, and there's some clients that are like trying to get after it with each other.
Nice.
They come in as friends, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going up on the weight. And they're like behind each other, with the bench. I had one of my female clients last week. She benched she was doing 55s for like 5 reps. She used to be a powerlifter. She's pretty intense. Yeah. So, and she had a friend behind her, spotting her.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
more like the
encouraging.
squatting.
He loves getting behind somebody and just
anytime. Especially Tom.
Can you talk? Well, can you talk to that a little bit? Because you want to be able to be safe.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be like too close to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You gotta weigh the. Well, it's also like with touch too. Like, hey, you want to. Hey, you're trying to feel it right here, right? You're trying to feel it. But some people, it's just a matter of that bicep, hey, make sure the camera gets that. But, you gotta kind of gauge the client too. Like, hey, are they comfortable with touch? Right. You gotta, because usually you can read, I would say with my experience, just you can read the body language on somebody being able to, are they comfortable with the spot? Are they, some people are fine doing what they're doing, and cool. Hey, you're here, you're pushing yourselves, you're comfortable. I'm happy that you're here. You're doing better than sitting in your car and eating an extra dinner.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who does that?
So it just depends upon the client again.
Okay.
But yeah, it does happen. It does happen.
But
Good
that's
question.
so it's the 2 people station.
Yep.
Right. And then so they're
They
going to
have
be
their own
helping each
equipment.
other.
I'm sorry to interrupt. They have their own equipment.
Yeah.
On each station. So there's 2 benches, at one station.
Oh, nice.
2 squat racks, one station, 2 assault bikes.
So you don't have to keep adjusting weights.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's nice. But you're encouraging like the motivating, the cheering, the slapping each, like, is there anything
on the butt? Yeah.
Is there anything that's off limits? Like certain gyms have.
Yeah. I think I think it just depends on what type of motivation they need. That's what they do in Orange Theory. No, don't put that on. No,
it's Randy's garage, and it's like weird. He makes me do weird stuff.
It's a red flag when someone asks you what's off limits here.
Yeah, right. I feel like it's a little bit different, like with our small group too. Like we're not wearing a microphone, you know. It's like it's more personal. You know,
you go up behind him and whisper in there. You got
this. Let's go, baby. You're doing great. No, yeah. It's more personal, you know. It's more personal. And sometimes I can get behind them yelling at somebody, you know.
Get into them a little.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it just depends on the person.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
But
I got an 80-year-old client who will be unnamed, but she's a freaking firecracker. I'm not going to be yelling at her, but hey, dude, she's in there. You know, some of my grandparents didn't live to 80, you know, so the fact she's showing up, she took the initiative to show up to a gym and come in and do some in her pain and discomfort, because she struggles with a lot of issues and ailments, but we're able to work around those, and she still makes a point to show up, you know, and that's like super cool for me. I'm like,
that's great.
Man, it's awesome. And I'm assuming the same for you guys too, like how y'all can help some people who are in pain and discomfort and see them be able to come back to some activities, you know?
Good. So you haven't seen anything that you're like, I gotta step in.
What you mean?
Just in general, like with people encouraging or
no.
Nobody's ripping their shirt. Nobody's shirtless. Nobody's.
There was one morning. So like I was talking about how a starting point session. I have a client in for the first time. So this was this person's individual's. He's not a person at the gym. Okay. He's not a person there, but 6 a.m. session, you know, 6 a.m. is pretty serious. You know, if you're showing up at the gym at 6 a.m. in the morning, you're pretty locked in. And this person's not a client, like I said, but they were like doing the example workout with me, or we do like a small workout, and he was like yelling. And some of the 6 a.m.ers were like, what's going on? Like, and they were just like, he left and they were like, we're
not sure he fits.
Not sure if he fits. Not saying that nobody fits, but that would have been if that was a regular thing. We would have to dial it down a little bit.
All right. Nice.
And I'm curious about how like the business arrangement started too, because it seems like going into more of a boutique fitness studio has probably pros and cons, and you kind of had to decide like what that looked like, how many people to have, is 6 or 8 number, 4, 10, 12.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, so it is a franchise agreement. So we do have a corporate, you know, backer, and so I guess that, you know, to answer your question about how we got here, you know, my wife and I used to work out with a personal trainer in Lexington when we lived out that way. We're in Columbia now, but anyways. You know, we worked out with a guy named Patrick. He's still with us today. But he was the reason that we started down this road. I had exited another business and had met Patrick, and Sarah, my wife, had been working out with him prior to me. And really just, you know, wanted to give Patrick an opportunity to kind of do his own thing. You know, he had been a personal trainer for many years leading up to that point. And so we started looking, and really didn't think about a franchise, but it worked out with Alloy because it is a smaller studio. I mean, the opposite of this would be going out and starting a big box gym and buying a bunch of equipment and all that kind of stuff. And so this is, it's boutique. That's a great word. It's a smaller group. You know, the exercises and the playbook and everything is given to us from corporate, but we execute it. We run it. We deal with you know, clients, and we encourage and motivate, and we want to make people better. That's why we do what we do. It's not just going in the gym and pumping a bunch of iron. There is variety, like I talked about earlier. That's one thing that I love about it. I know Sarah does too, and all our clients do as well. So that's why we're here.
Hey friends, we all know life is busy. You don't have the time to spend half the day at the dealership. McDaniel's now offers Yes to Go in under 60 minutes. You can even start online from home. When you arrive, your wheels are already in motion. Work your deal your way with paperless digital documents. It's full transparency right from the start with no pressure. A couple of signatures and go.
Yes, that easy.
The quick convenience of Yes to Go. It's more of the McDaniel's difference.
I think also to add on that too, and kind of go back to one of the original points you were asking too, Tom, just the fact that like what separates Alloy and just the functional strength training, like there's not a lot of that. Like you got a lot of like cardiovascular, you got yoga, you got spin, you know,
Right.
You don't see a lot of small group personal strength training, you know. I mean, I have a friend who works right up the street. He owns his own gym. He does something similar to what we do. There are a few, you know, but we need more of that, especially with just people mid 40s and 50s. It's just people need more strength training. People need more strength training, and it's really important. So I think that's another huge.
Yeah, I mean, some people appreciate the one-on-one, but a lot of people want to be around other people socially. It's not, you know, this isn't show up and you've got somebody yelling in front of you with a microphone, you know, 25, 30 people. It's more reserved than that. It is more personal, but you're working out alongside other people, like Aaron talked earlier, and so I think that's where people find value is they're getting something out of it physically, but there's also, you know, their network. People are working out with the same folks day in and day out,
Right?
And so there's, you know, this relationship building along with the exercise.
And have you had a franchise before, or was this franchising thing new?
It was new. Yeah.
What did you learn from it?
I think for us, it's been good.
Yeah.
You know, you hear about franchises a lot of times where you buy a license or you buy a territory and you go do your thing and you don't really get much support. I think the opposite's with Alloy. They're there when we need them. The support's there. It's a big community. It's a growing brand. It's nationwide now. It started in Atlanta. It's all the way across the country now, and they're adding new locations, and for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like the small group concept. I'd done one-on-one personal training, and I thought I would like that because it's like you and a person. But on the downtimes, or if they're talking too much and telling me stories or anything, which happened a lot, I was like, what are we doing? Let's go. What's next? Like, you're wasting my time. Or like stretching me too long where I'm like, come on, guy. Let's get these biceps pumping. Whereas I feel like the group thing, you got people and it's like boom and you keep going. I do like that, and it's not too big, so that's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think of people that like when they turn to fitness, they jump to cardio first? Like people just walk 6 miles, and what do you think about that?
Shout out to Kennedy.
Oh, I didn't even think about that with Kennedy.
I think that's great.
But as far as
that's
like
awesome.
Like strength training, I think a lot of people think go to cardio to lose weight, but you need to build muscle to lose weight.
Yeah, 100%. That's one of the biggest things that I go over with the InBody scan. So with the InBody 570 that we have, prints out a huge sheet of paper, and one of the last things I go over is the basal metabolic rate and just how your base metabolic rate increases as you gain more skeletal muscle mass. You know, so with people who are interested in losing weight, you're going to be burning more calories as you gain strength, and that's going to help promote fat loss. You know, so that's super important. I think people are most just people who are trying to lose fat, they're trying to people are so into a instant gratification, just like quickest thing. What is the quickest, you know, so they're looking up all these and people are just saying it's what's been constantly prescribed to people for so long. Go out and go run on the treadmill, go run, go walk, you know, whatever it may be, you know. I'm not saying that's not the best, you know. I think cardio is phenomenal.
Something better than nothing,
Yeah,
right?
I think cardio is phenomenal, you know, but I think it's a balance. You know, I suggest with our clients that you should still be, I mean, we have a challenge going on right now, spring and a summer challenge, where we're encouraging our clients to not only continue to be consistent with your exercise routine in the gym, you get rewarded for that, but you also get rewarded for 30-minute activity outside. Go on a 30-minute walk, gain 3,000, 4,000 more steps a day, add more calorie burn to, you know, and you're going to help, you're still helping to promote those things, you know. You're increasing your metabolism, you're getting a higher calorie burn, which can help, you know, put you in more of a calorie deficit if you're interested in fat loss, you know. But then also, not only that, most importantly, cardiovascular strength, you know. I mean, I think that's what keeps people moving long term too.
With what you're doing, you'll probably get a little cardio piece of it, just the pacing of what you're doing.
You do.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is nice.
Yeah, there's one of the clients, quickly, whenever she first started, she was active. Like she did weightlifting in her garage, she did walking regularly, but she just wanted more structure, right, in her routine. And so she started, and she still comes 6 a.m. twice a week with us. And since she started, I think it was like maybe only 2 or 3 months, but it was like her active heart rate or walking heart rate dropped from like, it was like 110 to 90. It was like in the 90s. So 10 beats per minute in 2 to 3 months, just strength training twice a week, you know? So you're stimulating the body differently from just doing cardio, you know? And that's going to cause you to also, by cardio, I meant like walking, running. You're stimulating your body with a different load, different type of load. So that's going to also challenge your heart differently, right? So,
Nice.
Man, dude, you're scribbling over there.
You want to do
Dude,
this?
this is my method. I start blank and then this is how I go.
A lot of ink on paper.
I love it when he writes something down when you're like, wait, what did I just say? And why is he writing that? And
It
it's
looks like I'm
nothing.
taking notes on what you're saying, and I'm not.
This
Maybe
You
sometimes,
scratch that a
sometimes.
lot too, I see.
Yeah. I like think of something, then I like ask it, then I scratch it out.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't want to give away too many of my secrets. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess not.
You got to copyright that.
I want to get into the Gallup Design Build segment.
Yeah.
Gallup Design Build, they build custom homes for Columbia's most successful families. We've got RB here. Well, let's show them the other one and see which guy they prefer.
I figured. I mean, I went right to this just because biceps.
Yeah, but I feel like
You don't want-
Brad might be into this. Which
Brad, are you buttoned
Brad,
up?
which-
guy?
more formal?
which one do you like? Yeah, like which one are you going to hang out with?
The formal guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you like to be in like circles where there's a lot of suits and stuff? Or
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I like dressing up.
I could see that. I like that.
I
Too.
like that shirt.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean it's a size too big probably. I get that.
I would have went smaller. But
All right, so we have a question here, and then I'm gonna have each of you grab one, read it out loud, and then give us what your answer would be to the question. So Brad, let's start with
Start
you.
with me.
here we go. Oh, that's a would you rather.
Personal chef or personal maid?
That's a good one.
So I'm gonna go safe here. My wife's a great cook, so I don't really need a personal chef.
Start with a
So I'll go with the
compliment.
maid.
Nice.
That she,
Okay.
she
Yeah.
gets value
Help
out of
her
that
out.
too, right? Yeah.
All right, and then we'll get into what's the real.
That is the real.
Okay, that's the real answer.
He's like, I eat in my car, so I don't really eat.
It doesn't matter. All right, I feel like that one was too easy. Let's do one more. of
One more?
those. Yeah.
Okay. This is a setup, isn't it?
No, it's not. I don't even know what's in there.
Tom definitely wrote that one.
What is a non-negotiable when getting a custom home built?
Oh.
Like
you-
as
have you
far as
built
like
any?
Actually, we just finished building the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So you're in a meeting
Yeah.
and you're talking to the builder, RB. He shows up in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Underneath is a tank top, as you know. You're saying,
And
this
he's like,
is what I need.
And he's like, "Why are you building a new one?
Yeah.
Because you just built one."
Yeah.
You're
like,
like,
"I just
"Well, I
finished."
figured some things out now."
I heard about you guys.
That's a
Was
great
there
question.
anything that you guys put in that you're like,
You're talking about like as far as amenities or
Oh, yeah.
rooms or whatever,
Anything.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we put an office in this house, an office and a scullery.
Nice.
So we got a little wine room
Yeah.
area. But the office, I think, is what I appreciate the most. My wife she loves design, and so she had a lot to do with the house. And my office is pretty cool. You know, wood ceilings, dark painted walls, nice drapes, cool wood desk and furniture, and so
Any taxidermied animals on there?
I do have a couple birds hanging.
You do?
Yeah.
What,
bird guy?
grouse,
I got a pheasant,
pheasant?
I got a duck,
Yeah.
mallard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's nice.
Actually, the mallard's my son's, not mine. The pheasant was mine.
Is it?
So, yeah.
I just got a blue goose made. It was
Oh,
a
really?
Canadian goose. They have the blue ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. That's cool.
That's cool. Elegant.
I think you made that up.
No, I swear.
Oh, really? Okay.
So Alberta in Canada is one of the goose and duck hunting capitals
It
of
is.
the world.
That's right.
And that's where I grew up, right in central Alberta. So my brothers go out 5 days a week from September 1st to like mid-October. And when it's a little bit warmer, like when the season's warmer, then more blue geese survive, I guess.
Yeah.
And so last time when we were out, I didn't actually shoot it. My brother got it because I don't shoot that much anymore. I used to a lot, but
Still like it? You just don't.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just haven't. There's
Hard to
not
get
really
back up
anywhere
there.
around here to do it.
Yeah. Fair.
But yeah, so they can like pick them out, and they'll be like, "Oh, there's a blue one," and they'll take it. So anyway, I'll show it to you sometime.
That's cool.
All right, let's see.
Oh no,
Aaron,
I was trying to move it.
You got to tighten that side.
Tighten it.
Aaron Ish,
All good.
like
Ish,
fish.
like a fish.
Or
Yeah.
Eish.
Have you built a custom home before?
So I actually did just move into a Mungo home.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in
We'll
a town
edit
home.
that. We'll edit that part out.
Sorry. Who are we promoting?
They're two different things.
Gallop design.
Yeah.
Gallop design. So if I was building my own Gallop, what does this say? Question from our producer, Kennedy. I don't have any. Pick another one.
We left it in there.
They're just
I
roasting
asked her, I said, what would be the question you would want to ask? And that's what she said.
That is so embarrassing.
Can
for
I
Kennedy.
answer that question? Can I answer that question?
No, it's taken. It's done.
Okay.
All right, you get another one.
Gallop.
Well, there's only 2 here. I handed you
It's
that
okay.
one.
man.
What's your least favorite feature of your house right now? Ooh. Lack of garage.
Really?
Easy, yeah. I'm
Just
in a
too
town
small,
home.
or
No,
no
it's just
garage?
no garage at all.
where are you
Wish
working
I had.
out? Alloy?
Alloy, yeah, lifting an Alloy. I have I have a spare bedroom upstairs that I got the bike trainer on. But yeah, at Alloy, I get my lifts in an Alloy.
Nice.
So
good.
it's nice. I mean, in the middle of the day when nobody's else in there, just get my squat on, man.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Do you guys play music?
yeah.
We do.
Oh yeah,
really?
100%.
Gotta have music, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, it just has to be the right music.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
great
tricky
point.
part.
What if Randy doesn't like it?
Yeah.
No, I never complain about music, but if I like the music, I'm very
Vibing.
vocal. I'm very vocal
better.
about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
encourage,
You encourage
them to
the-
keep doing the
Yeah.
things
Keep
that I
playing
want
this
them to do.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's good. All right. Do you guys offer breath mints?
You know,
Gum. We have gum.
Gum? Okay, nice.
since I started, we offered gum.
Yeah. That's an Aaron feature.
Yeah, because you guys have been spotting somebody and their breath smells.
I feel like it's a huge benefit. Like you walk into the gym and
Get
there's a
something
little
fresh.
container of an
Yeah.
extra like spearmint piece of gum. Come on now.
Get something in you. I
Yeah.
think you do work out better with fresh breath.
100%.
'Cause if it's dank-
definitely. No.
Oh.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
All right, good.
Nobody
Especially with
wants
the
to talk
partner workouts.
Absolutely not.
Do you guys want to get into pricing at all, or different options on what people can join? Walk us through that
Love
structure.
to. I always say we're very reasonably priced as far as personal training is concerned because you still get that personal aspect of having the trainer, but it's in the small group, so it makes it a little bit more cost efficient as opposed to paying somebody one-on-one. You know, one-on-one, I know some people, including myself, whenever I was doing a one-on-one, you know, charging, you know, $100 an hour.
They get you.
So the majority of our clients, you know, they're training 2 to 3 times per week. They're paying between $30 to $40 per hour. And the only thing they're expected to pay for is those small group personal training sessions. You know, they still get the accountability sessions with them once a month. They get the nutritional coaching. They get the accountability if they're not showing up. I'm calling them or texting them. $30 to $40 per hour. If you want to break it down, brass tacks, clients that are training 3 times a week, they're paying $399 a month. Clients that are training 2 times a week, they're paying $339 per month. That's the majority of our clients. We do have options. Like I have a few clients who are traveling for 2 weeks, you know, coming in the summer months. They could freeze their billing if they wanted to, but I'm like, no, you need to keep lifting, baby. Yeah. So we're doing like once a week option. So there's like 5 sessions they can utilize within those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So come and utilize those 5 sessions. You'll be billed for a month. I can send you workouts to do with videos and the amount of reps and sets you need to be doing while you're out. And and then it's just you're holding yourself accountable. That's also an added benefit too, is the fact that I can program and send you personal workouts you can do outside too. So that's another thing too. Like if clients aren't training with us, you know, for all 2 or 3 of those sessions, if you're only coming once a week with us, I can still send you stuff to do at home,
Nice.
Planet Fitness, whatever.
And you touched on it, but kind of walk us through again just the typical class style,
Session.
shape, session. Oh, yeah, session.
Yeah,
Typical
how it flows, like what's
session.
start to finish, kind of
Yep.
quick.
I
briefly.
walk in, I pop in some gum.
Yeah, popping some gum. I'm asking you, Tom, what's going on? How was your weekend, man?
Oh, dynamite.
Awesome.
Best one. Yep.
Were you out on the beach in a Speedo?
I did a little speedo
Yeah,
work. Yeah,
dude.
you could
Yeah.
probably tell.
And then after we get the casual conversation going, usually I go over the announcements, whatever we got going on in the studio. We had a wellness day that happened like a few weekends ago. We had like 11 local health and wellness vendors show up. Georgia from Peshkin, kind of, she's been in here.
Oh yeah, we got an invite to that too, I think, right?
Yeah.
Sure
Oh
did.
yeah, we must have.
Missed out.
Thanks,
I don't
guys.
think we were
Yep.
Yeah. It was a good time. And then, after we go through the announcements, we move through some dynamic and static stretching movements. It's like 6 different movements, upper body to lower body, just warming everything up, getting some blood flowing. Then, I'll make my pairs. So like I'll take
you
two
pick
people.
'em.
Yeah. Unless some people are like, I'm working out with this person. Like I got a few couples like I'm working out with my husband. Like this is our time, And then, so I pair them up. I take them to their station. I demo the 2 exercises they're going to be doing. They might be the same. They might be different. They might be doing different reps. They might be doing different exercises. But either way, I'm kind of briefly going through all that, make sure they understand it, do the same thing for the 2 other people, 2 other stations, excuse me.
Okay.
Once I finish that, it's just a matter of me kind of floating the room, keeping the vibes up, keeping the music going,
there a
making
clock?
adjustments.
Any
There's a
clock?
clock, but it's all self-paced, So I give the clients the certain number of sets and reps that I know it's going to be appropriate for them for the time period. Usually they're spending about 10, 15 minutes per station.
Yep.
And then whenever that time's concluded or whenever they have finished up with their sets and reps, then they're moving on to the next station.
Boom. How about mirrors? Any mirrors?
No mirrors, sorry.
No mirrors.
Yeah, I can take all the photos of you need, Tom.
Okay.
So the frequency thing, I got a little confused there. You could do 3 times a week.
Yep.
You could do twice a week.
Correct.
Right.
Or you can do once
Once
a week, but you don't like
I don't
that.
sell it. I don't sell it.
I mean, the reality is if you're only coming once a week,
Come on.
you're not going to get the results, right? Like
Yeah.
people are here to get results, and we want them to get results, and so it takes 2 or 3 times a week to get that done. Yeah. So that's why we steer people in that direction.
But 4 times a week.
No,
We could do that.
Too much.
we could.
5 times a week.
Yeah. I mean,
6 times a week.
I work out every day.
You do?
Yeah.
7 days a week?
Well,
On-
you're
on the
swimming
Lord's
and
Day?
Ironman
cycling.
training.
Yeah.
Ironman
Oh
training.
yeah, that's right.
I'm doing 2 days.
Are you wearing the outfits for those? Like, are you
Yeah.
going tights? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that like when you first put one on? Like,
Which
were you
tight?
a wrestler? Were you a wrestler?
Oh, you're talking about like the
Singlets
triathlon suit,
Yeah.
yeah. I've worn so like I didn't wrestle, but I worn a singlet for a powerlifting meet. I've worn a singlet for a powerlifting meet.
I don't know why that's funny, but
Next
I don't know what's
question.
funnier, that or Tom in a Speedo. I just keep referencing it because I saw that in a clip of a previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was funny.
And he's got a photo of it right there.
no, that
Yeah,
That's
his
not
real body.
Photoshopped.
No,
it's not Photoshopped.
That's ours. We just
actually
got
a
finished
six-pack.
working out on the beach. I don't know why I was on both knees.
It was an Alloy workout that I sent him on the beach.
Double knees is actually hilarious.
It's funny.
Okay. All right.
forgot.
For both of you, I got a question. Does your T-shirt size fluctuate at all, or do you guys stay pretty consistent?
I'm consistent.
Like,
I stay pretty consistent.
yeah.
I've definitely been leaning out, but I'm extra large.
Really nice.
yeah.
Just because of your guys' shoulders.
Yes, that would be the biggest thing for me is my shoulders. That prevents me from going to a large. If I'm in a large, it looks like a schmedium.
Yeah. Randy Ayers.
Such a serious answer to that question.
They stay pretty
Oh man,
good.
it's the swimming shoulders.
And if I'm you guys, like, I gotta lose some pounds around the midsection. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be shirtless a lot more. I'm generally comfortable shirtless. I don't really care. But man, if I had I might take my shirt off more often. Do you find that you choose shirtless when you can, like both of you guys?
I'm not as comfortable doing that as I used to.
I've been wondering that.
I'm happy running without a shirt on, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I work for what I got.
Yeah, you gotta get it out there. You're marketing it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say marketing it, but I'm proud of what I am.
Tank. I always feel like tank top is a nice move
I'm a tank top
because
guy.
then you can
Really?
roll. You can roll big shoulders, big arms,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to worry about my chest hair and all that other issues.
Yeah. The old lady likes it. You're married, right?
I am.
Yeah. How many years?
In the process.
The end of June will be 25 years.
25?
25, yeah.
Shit, you got to plan something big for her.
We do.
Sarah's
We're taking a big trip. Yeah.
Where are you
Sure.
going?
What's Sarah
Tell
wanna
us about
do?
that.
We're going over to Europe. to
Italy?
Greece and Italy. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said Charlotte, I thought, Brad, you are fucked.
It was between Europe and Charlotte. We chose Europe.
All right, that's awesome. That's
What
great.
I want to hear about that a little bit.
Oh, you did?
Because I used to, we did a
getting personal.
I had my 15-year anniversary, and we went to Italy for it.
Yeah.
Which is not where I wanted to go. Well, I mean, I was
Okay.
okay with it, but like it was very clearly where she wanted to go.
Yeah.
Like just looking at statues and stuff.
That's not me.
No, me neither. But my wife,
Yeah.
super into that. So I'm wondering, like, are you like taking one a little for the team a little bit, and like you're
I
gonna
think
go do
we've
a
got
bunch
cool
of stuff?
setup,
You know?
because our family, we're taking our children too. They're
really?
they're 21 and 22. So one just graduated from college, and we got one more. That's our daughter. Our son's got a year left. And so it's a big year for us. 25 years, as I mentioned.
Massive.
I turned 50, and we had our daughter graduated, and so we're just doing a combined trip. So
That'll be
it's a
sweet.
cruise. We fly over to Athens, Greece, and then spend a couple nights there, get on a cruise, and hit several stops in Greece and in Italy, and then come back. So we're looking forward to it. It's kind of
cool.
food-centered cruise, and so
Yeah.
That's
cool.
Try a bunch of stuff.
I'm on the same life timeline as you. Yeah.
Minus 10 years.
Literally. Well, no, I got married at 25,
Okay.
2 kids.
Yeah.
They're both going to be 22 and 19 when I turn 50 and have my
He needs coach, Brad.
yeah, and have my 25-year anniversary. Yeah,
does.
I'm listening.
Are you
to
taking
you
these
thinking
notes,
like,
Tom,
This
for
is,
this?
I got
this
it.
is the
I got it right
direction.
here. I'm just scribbling.
Don't scratch through this note.
Now, what work were you into before this? You
My background's in construction and real estate.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah.
just slinging sledgehammers and looking
Yeah,
at buildings.
more so on the civil side, moving dirt and utilities and that sort of thing, grading utility work. So
Oh yeah.
Really?
yeah.
And what do you take from that? Like, what got you out of that world?
I'd been in it for 20 some odd years. Construction's tough. I mean, I enjoy it. I love it. I still love it. But I think I was ready for a break. And so I exited from that. And I spend my time now working on developing real estate and, working with Aaron on this business with Alloy and just growing it through him. And he's done a great job. And so that's where the focus is right now.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, good. Anything else? My last question was just about like pre and post workout gems. Like, do you guys have anything that people should do pre-workout, post-workout to maybe maximize bennies?
Like a finishing move.
Yeah.
A finishing move.
Yeah.
I drink a protein shake after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banana before,
There you go.
protein
Carb up.
shake after.
That's good.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. Some simple carbs beforehand. I feel
People are
like
doing these
that's-
pre-workouts. Are you
Yeah.
into pre-workouts?
Not before.
Yeah.
I don't do any pre-workouts anymore. It's just like,
What's your pre-workout
Stay
time?
natural.
yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee.
I like that. I like
And
that.
I look in the mirror for a while and yell at myself. It gets me going.
Good.
But protein after.
Yeah,
Protein
lots
after
of
for
protein.
sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. That's
And then how do people find you? If they want to reach out, they want to do a class, can they do an initial class? Do they DM you?
Yeah.
Do they call you? You want to give your cell phone?
any of the above. So you can find our information online on the Google page. So you can give us a phone call. You can go online at the Alloy Personal Training page. You can go to my Instagram. Any of that, you can reach me, and I do the free starting point session, which is the evaluation of the client's goals, injuries, nutrition, body composition scan, the functional movement screening, all that type of stuff. And that's completely free, and just figuring out, hey, like, is this going to be a good fit for you, And then after that, we kind of hopefully get them scheduled for some sessions and get them working.
Yeah.
So,
Love that.
And you guys are in the Rosewood area for
We are.
the
We are.
locals.
yep. Majority of people know where the Publix is on Rosewood.
Yep.
We're right across the street from the Publix on
Or the
Rosewood.
Starbucks. I mean, we're right behind the Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
So same building. Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Love it. All right.
good
Well, it's
stuff.
been awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for being
Thank
on
you
the show.
guys for
guys.
doing this.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
It's been awesome.
We're here for the health of it.
For the health of it.
Just a quick note, this podcast is for informational purposes only. We're not meant to replace your doctors, and nothing here should be taken as medical advice. Always check with a qualified professional before making decisions about your health. The views and opinions expressed by our guests or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of this podcast. Reliance on any information provided is solely at your own risk.